So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Madden 18 video. Today we are going to take a look at the new limited edition Thursday night cards that were released today. The Panthers as well as the Eagles will be playing in tonight's Thursday night game. So to keep up with the Thursday night promo, they dropped two cards. For the Panthers is Luke Kuechly, and for the Eagles it's Malcolm Jenkins. So let's go ahead and take a look at these guys. Let's go to the Thursday night promo. You guys have to excuse me, I'm blind. And we will take a look. So we have a handful of Malcolm Jenkins that are up, and just two Kuechlys that are up. So let's go ahead and start off by looking at the Malcolm Jenkins, who has the pick 6 chemistry ability. Now when we are comparing him to Rodney Harrison, he has 86 speed, 91 acceleration, 93 play rec, 86 tackle, 79 man coverage, 88 zone coverage, 93 pursuit with a hit power of 83. Now, in my opinion, Rodney Harrison is the way to go because of his zone coverage. Now, I heard that the meta for the threshold for the elite tier is minimum of a 91. Some people say it's 90, some people say it's 91. I'm not sure, but I'm not taking any chances. Malcolm Jenkins can get up to a 90 if you get to tier 3 of the read and react chem, which will add +2 zone coverage. But again, I was, told to believe that. Look at these Malcolm Jenkins I got over here. Why couldn't it have been that one? I was told that it was 91, but I hear other people say it's 90, so I'm not sure. But again, I'm not taking any chances. If I can get a player that has 91 over a player that has 90, I'm gonna go with the guy that has 91. But the Jenkins still look good though, and if you guys are unfamiliar with the pick 6 chem, the ability, it is going to allow them to have unlimited stamina on every interception that they have until, okay, we'll just read it for what it is right here. Ability chemistry gives unlimited stamina on an interception return until player is contacted or makes a special move. So you're basically on arcade mode. As soon as you catch the ball on an interception, every interception Malcolm Jenkins gets, he's going to go on ahead and just be running around with unlimited stamina. He will not get tired until you are contacted. So even if you broke a tackle, from there on out, your stamina will deplete from there. Or if you make a special move, if you juke, if you spin, and whatnot. Let's take a look at his catching, which is 83, which is a lot higher than Rodney Harrison. And since the patch came out, Rodney Harrison has been dropping a ton of interceptions for me, which is very, very unfortunate. But 65 strength, 90 agility, 86 speed, 91 acceleration. So great acceleration, great awareness, really good catching at 83. We're not really interested in his throw or kick power or anything like that. Alright, so we're just going to get past all this offensive stuff. He has 73 power move, 73 finesse move, an 80 block shed, 93 pursuit again, which is phenomenal. His play rec though, really, like, if this card was able to have the same zone coverage as Rodney Harrison, I think I would have went with Jenkins because of his play rec. His play rec is so high that a combination of play rec and zone coverage is just deadly. I've been told that from T-Raw since day one. Like, before the release game came out, he said, trust me, you want your guys to have 91 play rec and 91 zone coverage, which is why he was so telling everybody how Chris Harris was like the best cornerback at launch, and we found out that he's right. So that play rec, is going to make a big difference, since Rodney Harrison's play rec is not at 91. If 91 is the threshold, I don't know. None of these guys, Rex, or none of these guys on Twitter, really for sure. They'll hint at stuff, but they don't really for sure say 90 or 91 is the correct number. They just say that there is a threshold and you want it above 90. So above 90 could mean, 90 is good, or above 90 means it has to be that what it is, 91 or higher. But, nonetheless, 93 play rec is really, really, really high. 92 injury, but nobody gets injured in month. 92 stamina. 64 spectacular catch, which is higher. He has higher catch in traffic. It looks like Rodney Harrison cannot run a route to save his life. Hit power doesn't matter because nobody fumbles on conservative. And all his throwing stuff right there. So, nonetheless, if you happen to pull him, if you can sell him and get Rodney Harrison, I would do that. But if not, then, you know, Malcolm Jenkins seems like a good card. But, you know, for me, I'm going to go ahead and stay with Rodney Harrison. Then we have 2 Luke Kuechly's that are up right here. Let's go ahead and compare him. Now, his ability is Secure Tackler. And we compare him to Urlacher. So, Luke Kuechly has 83 speed, 92 awareness, 93 tackle, 92 play rec, 91 block shed, 93 pursuit, 86 zone coverage, and 91 hit power. The card just looks scary. I mean, he's got 91 plus on like everything you want from a linebacker. Block shed, pursuit, play rec, tackle, awareness. I mean, that's just scary to think that he has 91 plus on all of those. And he's 6'3". He's got some good height. So he's got some good user ability. 78 strength. Now, again, this is compared to Urlacher, who's the highest overall middle linebacker in the game right now. 81 agility. 85 excel. 83 catching, which is really, really, really good. Let's get to the meat and potatoes. So 82 power move, 74 finesse move. Again, 91 block shed, which is great. He's going to be a monster in the run game. With 91 block shed, 93 pursuit, 92 play rec, that man is going to be a monster in stopping the run. 86 zone coverage. Now, my thing is that, again, even though I found out that Paul Lusney has 91 zone coverage, I tweeted out about him having 91 zone coverage. I was like, how come nobody told me, man? Like, I need this card in my life. And people were saying that it's not worth it. He's just too slow. He's not going to get those animations of jumping routes how cornerbacks get because he doesn't have the speed and the agility to do so, and he's just far too slow. Besides that, though, like his zone being 86, if there is a threshold of like a medium tier before you get to elite, then it's probably grouped between like, you know, 81 to like 88 or 89 or whatever the case may be. So and people have done testing and said that, you know, a guy who has 80 zone is going to play the same as somebody who's like 86, and for that reason I'm out. You can tell I watch a lot of Shark Tank, right? And for that reason I'm going to be sticking with Mike Singletary. Mike Singletary has more everything than Kuechly except zone coverage. Now plus 6 zone coverage is definitely a lot. But again, if they're in that same threshold of not being elite, then it doesn't, you know, really matter. Singletary's giving me more speed, awareness, tackle, play rec, block shed, pursuit, hit power, absolutely everything except zone coverage. But even then, he has the read and react chem, so I'm able to get Singletary plus 2 zone coverage. So I'm able to get him at a zone of 82, which is, you know, definitely closer to 86 than 80 is. So but either, I mean, you can't go wrong with either or of these cards. You really can't. Luke Kuechly seems like a monster, and he does have Secure Tackler, and Secure Tackler, we're going to read it verbatim. Chemistry ability, chemistry player is less likely to all broken tackles. Okay, I'm sure they couldn't fit everything. Is less likely to allow broken tackles. As a user with this player, you do not allow a broken tackle. So that means if you click on and you make contact with them, they cannot break free. They are not going to bounce off. They're not. I don't know if it's good for trucking. I don't know. There's so many things. I don't know. I'm gonna tweet about this and see if I can get an answer for you guys. Like if somebody tries to truck and I have Brian Urlacher, since I have secure tackle, does that mean that my tackle will not get broken? Because that's technically a broken tackle. He's breaking out of, you know, the tackle. Or does, I don't know. I'm not sure how it works. But, you know, it says right there, player is less likely to allow broken tackles. As a user with this player, you do not allow broken tackles. So that just means that I'm sure you can get juked out. You know, that's not going to prevent you from getting juked. That's what Unfakeable does. But I'm sure once you allow contact, there's no tackle battles. There's no broken tackles whatsoever. You make contact, they are going down. So I'm wondering if you can get trucked or not with these cards. But nonetheless, man, these cards look really, really, really good. I will be opening packs to see if I can get lucky to pull Kuechly or Jenkins a little later. So you guys can look forward to that. 2 new cards are out. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. I personally would have liked if they came out with a Josh Norman and a Deshaun Jackson. I think Norman could use an upgrade at 87. If they would have came out with like a 92 overall cornerback and a 92 overall receiver, I think that would have been dope. But, you know, they went with Luke Kuechly, and so I'm not sure. I don't think that card will go into the upgrade sets because that's a limited card. So if you have to upgrade that card, then that's just going to be, it's not going to be worth it if they're forcing you to use that card to upgrade. Players, does Gronk have one? Because he has a limited card. He does. And his limited card is not included. Okay, so you cannot power up the limited card, which is good, because that would have just been downright ridiculous if you would have needed to go on ahead and use that limited card. Then that would have been just so crazy to do. So you cannot power up Luke Kuechly, who does have a power up, but you know you cannot power up the limited cards. As you can see right here. So again, hopefully you guys enjoyed, man. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on the new cards. Which cards would you guys rather have seen if you guys do not like those 2 new options? It's your boy GS. We're going to go on ahead and be signing out. Peace!